Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about Game 3 between S2G Esports versus Twisted Money in the Game of the Future. For the draft, S2G picks Ruby, Bruno, Valentina, Martis and Tigreal, while Twisted Mind picks Arlott, Cloud, Fedrin, Vexana and Xborg. Since S2G picks Tigreal as the tank, I just don't see the synergy with Martis, as Martis can push the enemy apart. Not only that, I don't really see who in S2G can give sufficient burst damage to any hero that Tigreal caught in his ult. This can make Tigreal ult to not be a threat in Twisted Mind's eyes. Thus, Tigreal may not have an impact in the game. Not only that, if Tigreal cannot ambush the backline of Twisted Mind really well, this can be another problem as Cloud can blink away to safety with his skill. As for Vexana, if she can terrify Tigreal first, then she can make him low and Twisted Mind may do follow-up damage to him and eliminate him out from the fight first. Based on the second game, I'm very doubtful of S2G ambush play as they couldn't seem to catch their prey that well. And if they did, they may be a trade. So for S2G, they really need to have a good execution for them to win a fight. As for Twisted Mind, with the burst of Xborg, I think he can zone Tigreal from coming near his team, and maybe will have a bit of a difficulty with Martis. However, if S2G unable to address Arlott again in this game, then I think Twisted Mind will win the team fight similar to how they did in the previous game. Twisted Mind will pick off one hero of S2G and they will most likely be able to control the area of the lot pit. Before the first turtle spawn, Fedrin was waiting for Tigreal to enter the middle bush where he hides. He then taunted Tigreal and both Fedrin and Arlott poked him until he was forced to go back to base. With that, Fedrin was able to take the first lord without S2G hard contesting it. For the second lord, just like I said previously, Xborg was zoning Tigreal away from the total area and I don't really see how S2G can deal with it. Like the previous game, are able to push both Tigreal and Ruby to the side and Vexana do the follow-up damage. With that, both Tigreal and Ruby were out from the fight. From this fight, I just don't see S2G damage that able to make Twisted Mind heroes to be low for them to feel threatened. Like, Valentina does not cause a high amount of burst, especially to Xborg, so she can't really enter the fight. S2G really needs to start looking for pick of play for them to get the number advantage for them to start taking the objective. Maybe try to pick Arlott from the fight first, then any squishy hero of Twisted Mind. Perhaps this may help S2G to be able to contest for Turtle or Lord in this game. S2G didn't even try to contest for the third turtle, and as a trade, Bruno takes the top tier 1 tower. So, here's a fight that shows how weak S2G team fight capability is compared to Twisted Mind. First, Xborg was checking the burst near the S2G purple buff, as I assume Twisted Mind tried to push the middle tower. This caused Tigreal and Valentina to back away, then Arlott came and pushed Valentina and Martis near Twisted Mind members. With this, Cloud and Vexana able to cause Valentina to be solo while Martis used his skill to run away. Then Xborg alone can deal damage to Bruno, Ruby, Tigreal and Martis, but no one from S2G able to do anything about it. Tigreal used his ult a bit too late as Xborg was able to walk away and no one from Twisted Mind were low, while if you see here, 3 heroes of S2G have half HP. With this, it really shows how S2G cannot win in a team fight as they cannot deal with the front line of Twisted Mind. Before the first Lord spawn, Twisted Mind invade S2G jungle area where the Lord will spawn and push Martis away from that area. With that, Twisted Mind able to control the river area and start the Lord. After Trigger showed himself in the river area, Xborg immediately started to poke at him. Then Ruby came, not knowing that Arlott was waiting inside the bush. Arlott then pushed Ruby to the side to separate S2G. But Tigreal able to stun Xborg, Arlott, and Fedrin inside his ult. However, both Martis and Bruno was pulled near Tigreal because of Xborg's skill. Then Vexana does her combo and hit Ruby and Martis. Tigreal and Ruby able to deal some damage to Cloud. However, Cloud skill able to position himself in a safe distance in the fight. The burst from Cloud and Vexana make Martis to be so low, and he was eliminated from the fight. As a trade, Export was also taken out from the fight too. With that, Twisted Mind gets the first lord. From S2G draft, no one from S2G lineup can really give burst damage to any heroes that Tigreal caught in his ult. Not only that, I feel like it becomes a trap for S2G in this fight, as Vexana does her follow-up damage to whoever tried to go near the area. The front line of S2G has to take so much damage, and when they did arrive to Twisted Mind backline, they can be taken down instead. So from this fight, Martis and Tigreal was so low that he had to back away. During the second lord, Export saw S2G and poke at them, and make them far away from the lord area. Tigreal then go near the lord pit and able to stun both Cloud and Fedrin when the lord was low. Martis and Ruby, who decide to enter the bush, was stopped by Vexana, and again Arlott pushed them to the side and Vexana able to do the follow-up damage. Valentina and Bruno able to go near the lord, but unfortunately Cloud still able to last hit the lord. Vexana did a beautiful play as she able to stop Martis and Ruby from going near the lord pit with a stun. Arlott then make it hard for S2G as he pushed them to the side, which make them low and forced the retreat. This caused Martis unable to go near the lord, which saved Twisted Mind from Lord's steal attempt, as Fedrin was also far from the lord because Tigreal was interrupting him. Thankfully for Twisted Mind, Cloud still managed to last hit the lord. Even though Tigreal able to stun Cloud and Fedrin, since no one was near him, that play does not matter. Then Valentina was just a millisecond slow from stealing the lord, so S2G had to defend their base instead. During the second lord push, Twisted Mind was pushing the middle tower. Arlott again able to push Bruno, Martis and Ruby out from their base. Vexana able to terrify Ruby and Martis, which make them low. Ruby then got caught in Vexana's skill, which burst her down from the fight. Bruno and Valentina also got hit by it, and they were low. Then Tigreal able to hit Cloud, Export and Fedrin in his ult. However, with Vexana combo and Twisted Mind damage, he was eliminated instead. S2G unable to clear the wave, and with that, Twisted Mind takes the series 2-1. Arlott keeps on getting multiple heroes in his push, really make it easier for Twisted Mind to deal more damage to S2G lineup. S2G unable to sustain the damage dealt by Twisted Mind, and Ruby was eliminated in the fight. This make it easier for Twisted Mind to take the crystal, as S2G does not have a frontliner in this game anymore. With that, Twisted Mind takes the W. I don't understand how S2G does not ban Arlott when all 3 games of the series, Arlott has caused them to lose teamfight after teamfight. Even in game 1, where they're supposed to have a better draft, they were losing fight because of Arlott. S2G positioning make it easier for Arlott to push them away, and Vexana able to do her combo and make S2G low. This make S2G unable to continue on fighting as they need to reset. This make them unable to contest for objective, and lastly the crystal. So that's my take on game 3 between S2G Esports vs Twisted Mind in the game of the future. Thank you for watching and have a good day.